Hi guys, Amy here. Today I'd like to introduce you to the forgotten, yet remembered character of the first female robot ninja, Nightbird. The character of Nightbird was introduced in the episode 26 of the Transformers G1 cartoon. The plot of the episode follows the Autobots trying to protect Nightbird, an experimental robot built by Dr. Fujiyama, the famous scientist.
Sorry to intrude, Mr. Optimus Prime, but I am in need of the services of you and your Autobots.
For what reason, Doctor?
To guard my latest invention when I present it to the world.
Explains to the Autobots that he created Nightbird as a robot to spread peace.
Why build a robot ninja, Doctor? Isn't that rather dangerous?
Nightbird has been constructed to demonstrate to the world the limitless capabilities of technology. She will expand the horizons of robotic research to assist mankind and not to harm him. I assure you, gentlemen, she is not meant for battle or assassinations, and I have limited her powers accordingly.
Why build a robot ninja, Doctor?
Nightbird has been constructed to demonstrate to the world the limitless capabilities of technology.
Why robot ninja, Doctor?
Limitless capabilities of technology.
Why?
Fujiyama, you dumb f*** that didn't answer his question. Yeah, I'm sure Dr. Light is a big fan of your works. Of course, the Decepticons are interested in the Peace robot. After a fight scene, Starscream manages to take Nightbird with him.
Not staying long, Auto Boobs. We just came to pick up a friend.
A little reprogramming later, and Nightbird becomes a loyal drone of the Decepticons, leading to Starscream becoming mega jealous of her.
She looks like some earthling play puppet.
Yes, but this puppet has a punch!
And he has a reason, since Nightbird is immediately sent on a mission to steal a special energy chip from Teletran 1.
And what are her orders? To steal the world energy chip from the Autobots, and then exterminate them.
Optimus promises to return Nightbird to Fujiyama.
That we will return the robot ninja to you as quickly as possible.
Back at the Ark, not noticing that the robot delivers herself for a pretty cool action sequence, where she is sneaking by all the Autobot defenses, but she later gets found. And she absolutely wipes the floor with the Autobots. Jesus Christ, either bots were going easy on her so Fujiyama can get his 3 days back guarantee without any damage, or Nightbird is built from some out-of-this-world stuff. They were going easy on her. You would actually remember it if you watched the episode before you wrote the script.
I only beg that she will be returned unharmed.
Damas. Nightbird returns to the Decepticon base with the chip, yet again making Starscream feel really jealous.
If she returns, you mean? She's not so hot.
She's hot enough to replace you whenever I choose.
So jealous, Starscream simply decides to replace Megatron.
Wanted.
Replace me? Never!
Of course that doesn't go well and Cons immediately put him into a cage. But as the Decepticons were busy with the Seeker's antics, Autobots managed to catch Nightbird. After a fight, Starscream finally has enough of it, escapes from his cage and deactivates Nightbird with his null rays.
My null ray will put her out of commission!
Hey, just like the biocard of his toy says they do.
Nightbird, no!
Megatron is so pissed that Starscream broke his new toy, he orders the Cons to follow him.
Decepticons, after him! I want that traitor Steelhide!
Autobots returned Nightbird to Fujiyama, and everyone lived happily ever after. Or did they? As we see a shot of Nightbird's eyes reactivating inside her stasis pod. And that was it. This is Nightbird's only appearance in the Transformers G1 cartoon. But that doesn't mean she didn't leave an impression in the fandom. From what I heard, Nightbird was a source of a lot of discussion in the fandom throughout the years. Many people put her in their fan universes, fan fictions. You can see the franchise has a deficit of female characters and fans hooked onto anything they could get. The status of being an obscure fan favorite made Nightbird appear in the Dreamwave comics, where instead of being a real-life battle robot, she's a fictional battle robot starring in a movie called Enter the Nightbird. But the first time Nightbird's story was continued was in the Free Age Botcon stories, where we learned that in 2025, Fujiyama learned absolutely nothing and built a whole army of Ninja Turtle-colored Nightbirds. Giant female robot ninjas, giant female robot ninjas, Fujiyama you suck. Who went on a rampage, with the only way to stop them was for Daniel and Willie to edgily sacrifice themselves. Cause this franchise is so adult, we can't have goofy comedy characters. Urgh. Toys for 4-year-olds should be for me, old man. Urgh. And for a while, that was it. Of course, Nightbird was mentioned in IDW as a city speaker. There was also a Technobot ship named after her. Creo Universe had a little story where an army of Nightbirds were one of the 5 most wanted criminals on Earth, and the event retelling the G1 episode in a mobile game. But as soon as the Ninja Bot returned, she faded away. And suddenly she got a toy in the Japanese Legends series in 2015, Nightbird Shadow, as this variant is called. She's a retool of RC from the Thrilling 30 toy line. She also managed to get a toy in the Siege series in 2019 and a Masterpiece toy in 2022, with some people speculating that the earlier release RC she shares a mold with was actually a pre-tool for her to be made. This sudden spark in merchandise meant she started to appear in the Japanese comics, which continued the plot of the G1 cartoon. Around the year 2010, Dr. Fujiyama built Shadow, a chatty AI that contained inside a special storage box. Somehow this program also decided to rebel against Fujiyama. Jesus Christ, dude, 3 times? I think you should change your direction at work, become a pediatrician or something. And it broke out his older sister from her containment. Together they upgraded themselves into a new transforming form. Nightbird attached Shadow to her hip and they attempted to escape, but they got into a fight with Fujiyama's other creations, their siblings the Trainbots. The Trainbots formed G-Liner in an attempt to stop her, but Nightbird used it as occasion to test out Shadow's cerebral program to take over it. When the Trainbots are fighting G-Liner, she used it as a distraction to escape back to her Decepticon masters. In the year 2011, when the headmasters encased Galvatron in the Northern Pole, Nightbird didn't want to follow Megazarak. Instead, she sent out to travel space, improving her ninjutsu skills. During her travels, she stumbled upon the hidden village of the Six Clan. Six Clan is a clan of Transformer ninjas who have special abilities of having 6 different alt modes. Apparently their power is so great that they rule over the world in the shadows. Somewhere around the year 2030, after lots of training, Nightbird, now called Nightbird Shadow, and the alt modes of a flying squirrel and a swan. But before she could complete her training to become a true Six Changer, Nightbird had that Megatron return as Super Megatron. She left her training and traveled back to planet Char, the main base of Decepticons since the 2010s. During her travels, she brought 2 disciples with her, the nervous and hot-headed Road Rocket and the brutish moron, Road Pig. After that, she received orders to assassinate Six Shot from the Six Clan, since he didn't follow the Six Clan's law of remaining hidden from the world. Over time, Road Rocket and Road Pig developed a rivalry over who is going to become the teacher's pet. In the dream world of legends, Tigatron once had a dream where an army of female Autobots and Decepticons suddenly tried to kidnap him. But that was of course just a dream, or a vision of things to come. And he was right. Megatron, who earlier traveled to the world of legends since he thought there would be no one to stop him from conquering it, brought with him Nightbird Shadow. Megatron, who as a cover acted as the president of the company called Terrakura, promoted Nightbird as a ninja maid robot with plans of producing a whole army of Nightbird clones, shipping her to every home, everywhere, to easily take over the world. But as a safety precaution, Megatron programmed every clone to be really clumsy. Customers found it mega cute, Megatron had an easy kill switch in case things went south. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as soon as Nightbird clones started attacking Tokyo, Megatron was ready to begin his invasion, and all Nightbirds started tripping over their own feet, dropping their weapons, and they technically beat themselves. Megatron's counterpart from this dimension was already prepared for a massive recall, stating the drones were faulty, but he didn't expect the customers to find her mischievous streak be charming, which made Nightbird clones a mainstay of the Terrakura companies, making her sell like hot buns. Later she had many smaller adventures, a trick or treat for energy snacks with Black Arachne and Slipstream, once Nightbird quizzed Rat Trap, the resident Transformer nerd, about her backstory, and once after taking off her mask, she made the whole company fall in love with her, so much that the produced drone got a new maskless version. Once also the dimension-protecting Skids was ready to send Nightbird and all other dimension travelers back to their homes with help of his own multidimensional Skid squad, but after noticing that inhabitants of the Legend world came to enjoy their present, he decided to let them be. Sadly, the fun times came to an end when the dimension-traveling headmasters decided to turn against the Terrakuro Corporation. Nightbird led her clones into a fight against the treacherous Sweeps. Later, when the Legends world was visited by Sixshot, Nightbird felt she finally had a chance to fulfill her mission. When the ninja was distracted by a fight with Ultra Magnus, Nightbird snuck up behind him and impaled him, telling Sixshot that he broke Six Clan's laws, leaving him to die. Later, after the Legends world was destroyed, Nightbird returned with Megatron to their own universe, where she honored the Cybertron Alliance, and at the peace ceremony she tried to bring peace to her proteges, Road Rocket and Road Pig. Later, when Road Rocket joined the Speedia 500 race, Nightbird and Road Pig were cheering them on. Also later in the year 2050, Nightbird teamed up with Rang and the Selectors during their revolt against humanity. After that battle ended, she and other robot beings probably left Earth with humanity to travel through space. This ends the story of G1 Nightbird, but that doesn't mean her popularity didn't reverb through the multiverse. In the Shattered Glass world, she was built by Dr. Fujiyama, the infamous scientist, as a robot that was supposed to infiltrate the Decepticon headquarters to steal the world energy chip. But the Decepticons managed to discover her. As you can see in this panel, her design is based on the IDW character Dust Up from the team of Torchbearers, probably due to the similar ninja mask faces. Zeta played the role of Nightbird in the Transformers Angry Birds mobile game. Nightbird returned as the no-nonsense enforcer of the Mercenaries in the Cyberverse show. The character of Bumblebee movie Shatter was apparently inspired by Nightbird's design, and Nightbird herself played the role of one of the main baddies in the sequel movie Rise of the Beasts, as a Terrorcon, one of the Unicron's servants. So that was all about Nightbird, from a one-episode nobody to a main movie villain. You can see she went a long way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my videos, and bye.